This is like a little town within a town, and it really picks up later on in the day, still about 9:45 a.m. here in Colombia, Envigado. Hope you guys are doing fine. What's up? Remember to give this a like. Helps it go out to more people. This is a live stream. If you ever want to follow me on a live stream, just be on the lookout. Remember to hit the notification bell for notifications. And here we go. And of course, after you have subscribed to the channel, it's all free. So this is like a small little town. We'll come back here maybe after the walk. We're going to walk in a different area. Here in Envigado, this is the San Jose Church and the San Jose neighborhood. So here we go. This street right here is a street where they got some nice restaurants and fast food places and some ice cream parlors and all. We got the D1 shop right there. So let's go. A different walk today. A walk away from the town square. This is just another part of Envigado. In case you ever want to come here, and if you come here and you want hiking, just keep going up that way. Hey MW, what's up MW? Keep going up that way, either on a bus or walking, and you could go all the way up to El Salado Park and everything, and go hiking up there with the creeks and all. I have videos I made earlier this year, back in January. I'm gonna read your messages just in a moment. MW from Minnesota Wrecking Crew. People just chilling here on a morning, Wednesday morning, hump week, middle of the week, hump day. So yeah. Everything is all right, man. Good morning to you. You'll be here on November 2nd till November 23rd. All right, man. When you're up this way, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram at TravelingEddie1 on Instagram. And I'm free on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, Sundays not really, but Saturdays we can hang for a little while on a Friday night, get to meet each other. So if you want to do that, it's cool with me. So here we go, walking, and I hope everything's good on your end of the stick, in your neck of the woods. So I'm just going to be walking around for a little while before I got to go back to work, before I got to log back on. $40 degrees now over here. That's cold as dog biscuits. Here right now it's about, that's about 17, 18 degrees right now here in Envigado. This is higher up than the park area of Envigado, or the Viva Shopping Center, Viva Envigado Shopping Center. And this area is greener. And it's about 17 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, but Celsius. And this area we're walking through right now is called Camino Verde, Green Path. And they have a lot of, they have a few, gated communities in terms of apartment buildings and some houses in the gated community, in other gated communities. And as you can see, that's one way here to come in. This is one, and that's how you go in and out, visitors and all. These are already like 20 years old. They were built back like in 99 or 2000, so a little over 20 years old. Which way am I going now? I'm trying to remember. Which way should I go? Okay, the university, Envigado University, or Universidad de Envigado, is this way. So you see some young people sometimes walking this way. There's university students, or on the other road, on the other side, because the University of Envigado is up this way. What's your question here? Well, Envigado doesn't really have hotels that I'm aware of. except for one that I've seen many times that is near the Viva Envigado shopping center at the roundabout there where the bridge is, about a block up going towards the park. It's called Arame, Arame. It's a hotel, but it's a big hotel. It's a big building. But I don't remember any hotels in Envigado. Oh, I'm going towards the entrance of the university. I have to double back, go on the other way now. Remember, got to go around this side. That's the entrance, one of the entrances to the university. This is another small gated community, but this is lower. This doesn't have an elevator or a lift because it's only less than 5 stories or less. So they don't have elevators here. And I said it's called Camino Verde, the neighborhood. Fuentes de Camino Verde is the name of this particular gated community, but this area is called Camino Verde, Green Path. So I'm trying to remember any hotels here in Envigado, except for that one that I clearly remember seeing so many times, but I've never seen any hostels here or any hotels in Envigado, except for that one hotel, Arame. If you want to get a place in Envigado, I recommend just looking for the Airbnb options. And they're pretty good in good areas here, good internet, your room, private room, maybe even a private bathroom. Yeah, this is the, where am I going? Yeah, they're making that university bigger. That's the idea with this university. They're going to make it much bigger in some years from now. And they got all these properties, this university grounds belong to the university, Envigado University. Yeah, I'm just thinking, but I don't recall seeing any other hotels in Envigado. I'm just going through my mind, my memory. No, not really. Not around the park. There are no hotels around the park, not that I've ever seen. Not like other towns. Here in Colombia, have hotels in the park, right on the park, but maybe there are, but I've never seen any. Except for that one I told you about. And this is the university gym. This is the university gym and people are working out right there. This is part of the university campus for university students and all as their gym, 2-story gym, and people are doing their workout. As you can see. Yeah, it's a university thing. And this is the whole Green Path, Camino Verde area. So I'm gonna be walking up this way, up the mountain for a while, and then come down to El Salado and all of that. And then get back home and start cooking, making the soup for my mom, for the nurse, and for myself. The nurse takes care of the meat part. She makes my mom she's a very nice nurse. She makes the meat part since I'm a vegetarian and I really rather stay away from touching the meat for as long as I can, or chicken stuff. And yeah, all this is part of the university. This is probably gonna have a little meeting there. All this is guadua, not bamboo. That right there is called guadua. It's like family member, cousin of bamboo sticks, but these are guadua, not bamboo. They're called guadua here in Colombia. A little guadua forest. On my dad's country house, he has a small little forest like this of guadua trees, of guadua sticks. And they give a nice, fresh, refreshing kind of canopy feel. So all that is the university grounds. They got some kiosks where people could come, students could come and hang out right there, like you see that. And those are the university grounds. And students are up there studying there, studying for their exams, studying for their next lesson. Oh man, they closed off the street. Oh no, the sidewalk is open, at least, because the university is expanding. And this whole area, like, if you guys look up that way, those high tower blocks up there, that's on another part of Envigado in another area, and it's Loma Las Brujas. It's up that way, and that's posher, higher end than this in general. But these are houses right here. This is a gated community of houses, but these are all attached. You know, maybe that one, last one is semi-detached because it only has the wall shared with that one, but all the other houses there are all connected together, all connected. And you see, it's a gated community. And maybe the question is, why are there so many gated communities in Colombia? Remember, Colombia went through a very violent period during the 80s and 90s with all the drug cartel wars and everything and crime in general due to that in the 80s and 90s. So a lot of people opted for gated communities where they feel a little more safety. So they're making this road better. They're even working on this road right here. They closed it off and they're just fixing it up. Buenos dias. Dog walkers. These are dog walkers. They're taking out doggies for walks. They make a living off of that. Buenos dias. Hey, doggies. Hey. Cool doggies. So I think they closed off the whole road. It's not because they're fixing the road. It's because they got all these things because they're building up the university, expanding it. And I think maybe, I don't know, I think that is more of an apartment building they're building here. Like that one right there that was put up right there. That's pretty recent, last 2 years or so. And I think they're going to put up another apartment building. I don't know if this is university grounds or if they're making another block for the university, or if it's residential. I don't know. But that's where they're doing there. They got the foreman and security and all that. So they closed off the whole street here. Oh no, it is apartments. Tierra Grata. Tierra Grata. That's the name of it. And it's at www.tierragrata.co in case you're interested in checking out that project. Housing, apartments that are 72 square meters, 84 square meters, and 95 square meters here in Envigado. And the temperatures are much cooler here, so that's good. So we just keep on walking today, just having fun. Buenos dias. Just having fun and just checking out the nice walk here in the morning. But these apartments here have very small balconies, as you can see right there. Just small balconies, maybe 3 people comfortably fit in those balconies. They're like itsy bitsy balconies. This is a very safe area, very safe, just in case you're wondering how safe it is. And there's a creek, the Ajura Creek, that runs down through here. You can see the creek right there. It runs all the way down from the Salado Park. Salado Park. It's a hazy day. Check out one of this. Let's check out the creek for a moment down here. A little path, off path kind of thing here. Oh, somebody's taking a poopy loopy over there. Yes, we'll go back up. Maybe the guy's not too happy about us intruding on his poopa scoopa journey. So public transportation comes up this way, the Envigado bus. There's one that comes up this way. I don't know what the route is. But if any of you want to look for an Airbnb experience in this area, just look for it past the Camino Verde area or the Universidad de Envigado sector. You see, that's the bus. But what route is it? I don't know. And there's the the creek. And there was a dude somewhere down there, but I guess he did what he wanted to do. And the Metro bus also serves this area. The Metro bus, of course, the Metro bus has different routes. In addition to the city bus that goes down to Medellin from Envigado. Remember, guys, give this a like. Give this a like if you like it. It helps a lot. Thank you once again. Well, there are many recommendations here in Colombia. It depends on each person what they really like or really want to see. But like Cartagena is very hot. The beaches suck in Cartagena, but you have the San Felipe Castle, and they have some other beautiful things in Cartagena and the old walled city in Cartagena. And then you could take a trip to Islas del Rosario, the Rosario Islands, on a tour. Just got to be careful because there are a lot of scammers in Cartagena. Medellin has very few scammers in terms of tourism, very few scammers, but Cartagena has so many scammers, and they charge high prices because they know that when you don't speak Spanish well or don't speak Spanish, they will take you to the bank, a lot of them, and clean you out in terms of charging you high prices. You have to be careful. But Cartagena is a good place to visit. Santa Marta, about 5 hours up by bus, 4 or 5 hours up north on the Caribbean coast, Colombia. Santa Marta is even better. Nicer beaches. I wouldn't say beautiful, but some of the beaches are nice. You have a lot of options, and you could go to Tayrona Park, which is a natural park. Very beautiful on the beach, on the coast. It's named after the Tayrona Indians, the indigenous people that lived in that area, the native people that lived in that area before the Spanish conquistadors got here. So that's Santa Marta and Tayrona Park north of there. For a few days you can chill there and relax. Go to Playa Blanca, stay in El Rodadero. Preferably you could stay in El Rodadero if you just want to have more of the touristy feel and everything. And you can rent jet skis and whatnot, you know. Santa Marta is a better option for the beach. You can always visit San Andres, the island, San Andres. But you have to take a flight from Cartagena or Medellin or Bogota or wherever you are to San Andres Island. I was there once, long ago. Very nice place. Very nice island. Considered probably it has the most beautiful beaches in Colombia in terms of Colombian territory. And also they say that the sea there, the ocean is the 7-colored ocean. It has like 7 different colors, like tones that you can see from a plane or something like that when you're landing. El mar de 7 colores. Well, let me put on my reading glasses because somebody's asking something else, and for some reason I'm not able to read some of the print. Put on my glasses now. Glass time. Let's see. Nitro Zeus. Well, it's been a long time. How are you? Subam. Okay, now I remember Subam, yeah. Yeah, buddy. How are you? Namaste. Aap kaise hai? Happy Diwali, even though Diwali is basically finished now. Subam. I've been in Colombia for a total of 24 years. Not consecutively, but I have been in Colombia for a total of 24 years. And I want to leave. I'm leaving next year. It's been beautiful, but it's time for me to continue my journey across to different lands, different things, and all that good stuff. This is where the creek is running through. So Subam, aapke se hai? I don't know if you speak Hindi. Hindi is the only language I'm learning right now. I know there is Canada, there is Tamil, there is Punjabi, there is Bengali, so many other languages, Gujarati. I know there are many languages, but I'm just learning Hindi. What part of India are you in, Subam? Yeah, San Andres has the different color ocean. Oh, you're from the state of Odisha. I remember, Subham, the last time I think you connected was when I was in Mexico, when I was in San Miguel de Allende last year, like in October. I remember you connecting to the live stream one of the last times. I don't know if you connected after that, but I do remember that. Give me a moment, guys. Just give me a moment. Gotta do something. Okay, finished. I needed to free my arms, my hands for a moment, guys. Did that. Let's continue doing this. So you're from the state of Odisha. A lot of studies. Yeah, you're a young guy. I remember you're like 17, 18 years old max. A lot of studies. How are your studies going? I was in Odisha. I remember I told you I was in Odisha for 6 days. Bhubaneswar for 2 nights and Jagannath Puri for 4 nights. Awesome place. I recommend people visit Odisha. Odisha in India, on the west coast, on the east coast of India, state of Odisha, Bay of Bengal. Very nice. These balconies are bigger. These are bigger than these apartments I showed you previously. Oh, this is an Xpulse 200. I saw Ride with Frenchie. He's a Frenchman. He's traveling in India, and right now he's in Nepal, or maybe back in India. And his girlfriend from Turkey, Saliha, she rented or bought an Xpulse 200, and she traveled with him on his motorbike, and she was traveling on her motorbike in India. And it was nice. Check out his videos, Ride with Frenchie, if you like motorcycle vlogs, and in India and Nepal. And he was in Pakistan before that, but he's really enjoying it right now. He's somewhere in Nepal. There's just some houses, poor people, they build up near the creek, their houses, and that's a little alleyway, kind of like in some cities in India. You got these alleyways, or in Mexico, where people build additional houses. They're not supposed to, but they do. And these are some of the older looking houses here. This one right here, super old, probably 80, 90 years old. this house right there because of the architectural style and the way they made the roof and with the earth, clay, and boniga. It's a mixture of earth and some other things. They call it, what is it? Tapia. Tapia is the material. And some newer houses. And there's a really nice old house over here. And they're building something over there too. I don't know if that's some kind of educational center or something up there. People come here and do, ouch, I stepped. I didn't see that little dip. Okay. Okay, you watched my Puri vlogs, yeah. Yeah, it's a Hero X-Pulse. Yes, Hero X-Pulse. I think I might rent one of those or rent a Himalayan, Royal Enfield Himalayan 400 when I go back to India to travel somewhere in Jaipur, in Delhi and whatever, Agra, like another guy. His channel is called Ride with Gabi. There's another guy, Ride with Gabi, G-A-B-I. There's Ride with Frenchie and Ride with Gabi. Now this is one of the old school houses. This was a country house in this area, but then they built this road here. But this is a country house that is still here, probably a good 100 years old. And this is typical architecture, building style of homes from 100 or 200 years ago. This is the typical building style. And they got a little place there where they can sit. And this is their home. And wow, very nice. Buenos dias. And buenos dias. And this is the wash area outside where the ladies washing, the water tank. And this is an old house. And that's old. Look at it. Very nice. Now this is always going up. So this part of Envigado. Somebody recently said Medellin is not the city of eternal spring because they got very warm temperatures and that spring temperatures are only 72 degrees Fahrenheit for a high. And that depends on what part of the world you're living in. Spring is not always the same depending on where you are and the type of spring weather you get. It's like the spring weather in the Himalayas in India is different from the spring weather you get in the US or in Canada, which is even further north. So it all depends. And here we're further south from we're closer to the equator. So it's all variable. It's all dependent on place, circumstance, and time of year. But some people with the comment section. So I laugh. Whatever. Oh, how long? I don't know how much battery power I have on the phone, but we'll try to do this walk for as long as we can. And it's only 10 o'clock, 10:23. I got to be back home in about an hour to make soup. And this is the creek that is coming down. The Ajura Creek. Creek. Yeah, this is the Chingi neighborhood. Chingi. Chingui. So the metro bus that brings you up this way is Chingi Metro Bus. Or the city bus coming from Medellin that comes up this way would have to be the Chingi city bus from Medellin to Envigado. The Envigado bus. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm considering making a video because I was exploring GoFundMe yesterday. GoFundMe, but this crowdfunding platform is only present in 19 countries. Not in Colombia, not in South America. Only 19 countries worldwide. So you can only start a GoFundMe project if you're living in the US, Canada, England, Spain, some countries where you can verify you have a bank account there and that you live there, an address. So I was thinking of doing that to raise funds just for my airplane tickets to get to India next year, because these are very hard times worldwide for everybody, not just in Colombia, not just for me, But I guess I'm just gonna have to make a video and post it on YouTube and say, and write it, call it GoFundMe. But the only way that people could GoFundMe if they want me to get to India faster, because the rest I will do. I still work, I make money, but I got a lot of expenses with my mother's medical expenses, and that's something that really takes a lot of money out of one's salary. And in December, January, I have very little work. I get paid per hour. I don't have a fixed salary. I don't work for a company like other people do, where they get the same salary every month, every week, whatever. My salary depends on how many hours of English I teach in a month. If I teach 5 hours in the month, I get paid for 5 hours. If I teach 50 hours in the month, I get paid for 50 hours of work. If I teach 0 hours, I get 0 money. In December, January, those 2 months are really hard for us freelance teachers. Teachers that don't work with a fixed contract. We just have a salary based on the hours we work, and that's it. So I'm gonna make that video and post it in December and see how many people wanna fund just my travel, my airplane tickets to reach India next year, not to fund my accommodation in India or my food in India. No, just to get me to India faster. So I'm gonna do that. That's an idea I'm thinking about. And I'm gonna go with it because that's the only way I can tell people, and they can only do that if they want to, through donations on a live stream or the thanks button on pre-recorded videos. And that way I'm gonna set a target of $1,000, which is what I need just to fly to India from Medellin, Colombia. From Medellin, Colombia, one-way ticket to Miami, Florida, USA. The ticket is about, right now with rising prices in gasoline, petroleum, and whatever, it's about $280 one way from Medellin to Miami, one way. I'm not coming back to Colombia anytime soon after I leave. I'll come back to Colombia to visit my family 2 years after I'm in India, traveling around and making awesome video content, spiritual videos too, about spirituality for my other channel on YouTube, about spiritual things, about yoga, about meditation. But for this channel, I'll be making a lot of content just to show people different places they can visit in beautiful, incredible India. So basically the conclusion is I'm going to be making a video, and I'm going to title it GoFundMe, together the words, and separately. And then my trip to India, and whoever wants to do that, I'll post it in December so that people can, maybe have that Christmas spirit of giving, of helping somebody reach a dream. This is not just a dream for me, but to be able to show to the world more of beautiful India, the normal places and the spiritual places like Pushkar, like Rishikesh, like Bodh Gaya, like Varanasi, like Gokarna, like Ayodhya, like Chitrakoot, and so many other spiritual places that are present in India, and show people prices like what they can expect to pay in areas, tips, avoiding problems, everything, getting a SIM card, moving around, public transportation. I'm going to be doing all of that because I'm going to move to India. I'm moving to India next year. Here they have an outdoor gym. People can work out. And this one has some bars, some weights that they make with things just recycled. And I use these type of gyms in the morning when I work out. Today I didn't work out because I prefer to come and do this video with you guys, this live stream. Quebrada means creek in Spanish. Quebrada means creek, and the name of this creek is La Ayuda. The Ayuda Creek. That's the name of this creek, Quebrada. The one that's coming down that you hear the constant sound too. Oh, this is a nice walk today. It's 34 minutes so far into the walk, and we're going to keep going straight. We're not going to veer off path right now. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm still teaching. I'm an English language teacher. Subam. Me, me ek adyapak. Me ek adyapak kar. I forgot how to say. Me ek angresi adyapak. Me ek angresi adyapak. I'm an English teacher. I teach English. I have been a teacher of the English language for 24 years, all here in Colombia, teaching Colombians to speak English, to speak my language, my native language. My native language is English. My second language is Spanish. My third language, or as a foreign language, is French. And now I'm learning Hindi. And in India, I expect to speak a lot of Hindi, practice a lot of Hindi, and then Hindi, after maybe 2 years, will become my fourth language. But as a foreigner, speaking Hindi as a foreign language, not as a native language, because the only two native languages I have really that I speak as a native speaker fluently are English and then Spanish. French, I know a lot of French. I forgot some of my fluency. I lost it, but I'm going to regain it. So yes, buddy, I want to go back to India. This is Envigado. Envigado is nice. This is beautiful. Envigado is nice, very green, but my heart is in India. My heart is in India. I left my heart in India. And that's why I'm going to post that video in December this year, asking people who want to help me go to India faster, just to help with the plane tickets, to fund my return to India. I still have a job, but like I said, with my mother's medical expenses, I'm not able to save a lot of money because her medical expenses are high. Look at that little house. That little house, they never sold it. It's a country house, small country house. And people probably stole the property around it and they built these buildings, but they didn't sell their house. They kept their house for now. And this is the parking area, the parking lot for those buildings, for those apartment buildings. This is the parking area for visitors and owners right there. And that's the entry point where you announce your visit. Gated communities called Camino de las Aguas, the water path, or the water's path. There's another old country house right there, and it's a business. They sell fertilized land, they sell eggs, and they sell chicken, and they have a restaurant. A little restaurant there where they sell a little cafeteria and ice cream shop. This is probably open on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. They sell healthy milkshakes, orange juice, homemade ice cream, strawberries with cream, and some baked stuff. So that's a place right there. Now as the sun starts to peer through the clouds, it starts to feel warmer on the skin, but it's cooler. But it's cooler than in the lower part of Envigado, which is around the Viva Envigado Mall. And it's even hotter or warmer if you're around Medellin in terms of the areas of Laureles. Those are the lowest neighborhoods, downtown Medellin, Laureles, Stadium, Los Colores, Conquistadors. Those areas, those neighborhoods in Medellin are warmer than this because they're lower. The elevation, this is higher, much higher elevation here. In Envigado, as you can see, we're here in the hills in the mountains. But if you go down towards the park and towards Viva Envigado, the metro station, the metro line, it's lower. And the lower you go, the warmer it gets. The higher you are, the cooler it is. There is no winter in Colombia, at least in most of Colombia. This is a tropical country in general. There are some places that are quite cold, but no snow, like Boyacá. And some places like Pasto, in those areas in the south part of the country, but they're a higher elevation and they are colder than this area here. It all depends on where you are, but there is no snow in Colombia. There is no winter season. There's only the rainy season, but nowadays the rainy season is anytime because of the Niña and El Niño phenomena. Those two, El Niño and La Niña. I think right now La Niña is the one that is affecting the situation most. And Subam, if you want to help me, tell your friends in India, your family, your friends, to support this channel if they like it, if they understand some English, or if they want to see just some videos that I made about India that I have on the channel, or some short reels about Colombia. They can support the channel with likes, with subscribing, all that. All of that helps if they want to support. See, this is the mountains. We're higher up in the mountains now. And if you go up that way, you can go hiking up that way. I've done it before. I made a video back in March or in April hiking up this way, and I uploaded it like in June that I went hiking up with a friend of mine that way. It was a very nice hike. And there goes a cow, a Surabi cow, Gaia. There goes a cow, Gaia. Jay Surabi, Jay Gaia. There's some more Gaias, more cows over there. Nice butterfly flying around. Probably can't see it because it's so small, but beautiful. A little playground for the children here, a little domed mini football court, basketball court. Somebody on horseback coming down with a horse. Horse rider. It is warm. Just because I'm walking, it is warm. Somebody at the car wash. Get a little shade for a moment because I didn't bring my hat, my walking hat that protects me from the strong sun so I don't get my face, my forehead or whatever too burnt, oops, that much. Just for a little while, have a little protection by Mother Nature here. I gotta do something for a moment, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I did what I had to do, but now I'm just getting a little, okay, here we go. It's difficult to move around with one hand. So that's guadua. I was telling you guys before that that's not bamboo. It's called guadua, and they use it to build homes sometimes. And the name of this thing is guadua, not bamboo. Guadua, and they sell guadua here. It looks like bamboo, very similar, but it is guadua. Oh yeah, it is warm, quite warm. I mean, because the sun is beaming now. I should have brought my hat, but too late, Jack. Too late for that. There's a little dog in the street, alone. I'm gonna stay on this side just so I don't scare the dog. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm sweating already. I'm sweating up here, sweating. That's a female doggy. It's a beagle, but what is she doing? Let me get off the road. Oh, Nina, Nina, vaya, 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 entrase para allá. I think she belongs there. And she's on the road here, and I don't want her to become roadkill. Quédese en la casa, quédese en la casa. Vaya para allá, vaya, vaya, vente, bebé. Ciao. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Namaha Shivaya. Oh, I got 10% battery power. I didn't think this battery power was going to finish that fast. My phone is going to die, and I didn't bring the cable to connect it to the thing. Hello from Michigan, Stephen. How are you? Most countries are tropical, but some aren't in South America. From Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Flint, Michigan. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. Really, that means help me. Shiva, help me, Mahadev. And Om Shanti 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 is peace. Let there be peace, let there be peace, let there be peace for all living entities, all living beings in the universe. 10%. So when the stream goes off, it's because I ran out of battery and I didn't think I was gonna walk up this far, but just something I wanted to do with you guys. Stephen, welcome. If you want to give this a like, give it a like. If you go up this way at this roundabout, you go up that way, you go up to the park, the natural park up there and the creeks and hiking. Very beautiful. But I'm gonna start making my way back down this way. This is a restaurant, bar and grill restaurant right here called Tute Parilla. And I'm a vegetarian anyhow. Oh, look, they painted the cows on the wall. They painted cows and a horse on this wall. Very nice. Yes, I like my teaching profession, but I want to be a full-time travel vlogger on YouTube. A full-time YouTube travel vlogger, because I love traveling. More than teaching, I love traveling and meeting people and bringing all of these things that I can show to you during live videos, live streams, or pre-recorded. I love that. This business right here, the last cup, the last glass, the last drink, has been here since 1948. The original, La Última Copa. I'm not a drinker, I don't drink. But if you're gonna come and hang out here for a while and have a soda pop, a cold soda, some ice cream, you can come here to La Última Copa. Because if you go straight up that way, you go up to the Salado Park, to the place. You can come all the way up from where I began this live stream at the San Jose church area, and you just walk straight up, as I was showing you at the beginning of this video, and you walk all the way up this way if you want to do the walking. Or you take the bus that comes from the metro station to this area, up to Salado. You just got to ask which one goes up to Salado Park, to the hiking area. And you could do the ancestral routes. They have some ancestral routes that the colonists used to use back in the day and all of that. And that's Spanish hip-hop, Colombian hip-hop or something. And look at some of these old houses here. So I got less than 10%. Remember, when this goes off, it's because I don't have any more battery. The phone ran out of battery power. And it's gonna be like in a few minutes. Oops, damn, I almost fell again. Because one of the things I hate about these things, and I wasn't looking, is you got these depressions. Like you're walking on the sidewalk and then you got the little thing going up and going down. And sometimes you don't catch it. And because you're focusing on reading the screen or looking at something or talking and explaining something, and boom, you can lose your footing like I did back in March, April, and still have my foot still is injured, hasn't fully recovered from that fall earlier this year. Hey, what's up? JR 3530, how are you? Super Cool Life, what's up? Super Cool Life has a channel. He's from Varanasi, India. Subham. Subham is in Odisha, in the state of Odisha. And Subham, Super Cool Life, his name is Vikram. He's in Varanasi. I've been telling Super Cool Life, Vic, to start the YouTube channel, the different one. He's got a YouTube channel with this name, but he's saying he's gonna start a travel vlog channel only, because the one he has right now is a mix of pigeons and some travel stuff in Hindi, of course. But I told him to start the other one in English. Right? Super Cool Life. How's your mom? Aap kaise hai? Or kaise ho? Kaise ho, bhai sahab? And how's your mother? How's auntie? I only have a few minutes left of power on this phone, and the battery is going to go out in a few minutes. So enjoy what you can, and if you want to watch the restream, you watch the restream. This is safe to walk in, super safe in the daytime and in the nighttime too. Not really a problem unless you're really out of luck. So these are the poor people. These are the lower class neighborhoods. Look at this shop right here. Neighborhood shop. So these are the poorer neighborhoods and all of that in Envigado. The lower class. These are not middle class neighborhoods. These are lower class, but still nice places because they've been here for a long time. They've built up their homes here over the years. And like here, you got this little alley where they got some more homes that way. That alleyway down that way. Remember to give this a like, everybody. And in December, I'm going to be posting a video, like GoFundMe, because I'm going to start asking people if they want to help me get to India faster. All I need is the ticket money to travel from Medellin to Miami one way and Miami to Delhi one way next year. So I'm going to be asking people to fund that through live stream donations or pre-recorded videos where you can give a thanks. And all of that money that I start doing that from December on is so I can buy the ticket faster. And when I can buy the ticket faster, I'll have a set date to fly to India. The rest I will do myself with the work I do as an English language teacher in terms of paying for my accommodation and my food, my room and board. I'll do that myself. But I would love to get to India faster, not later. And if I can get to India faster with your help on YouTube, with all the YouTube community, the doggy community too, that's awesome. Because I'm going to go live in India. I'm not going to go stay in India for a month like some YouTubers do and just travel around and make some videos. I'm going to live in India, probably for the rest of my life, and traveling to different places and bringing everybody a lot of awesome content through India, Nepal, neighboring countries, Sri Lanka, whatever, Pakistan. And on another channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of spiritual content, yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, other therapies for mental and physical well-being and healing. That's my purpose in India. Basically, my purpose in India is spiritual. I'm going to go to India because of the spiritual part of India. ¿Cómo le va, hombre? Uy, está bacano esta cocedora. Uy, qué chimba.
Tengo con motor y con el cajoncito de ella.
Ah, y se mantiene vendiendo estas cositas aquí.
Todos los días.
Todos los días. Oh, this guy's selling antique stuff all day. Todos los días. Qué bien. Ah, bueno, hermano, gracias. Se ve bien todo. Gracias. Suerte, parce. So he's selling stuff there. If you guys come here and you want to buy some antique things, he's selling them there all the time there. And if you come hiking through here, you can buy something from the dude right there. And he's selling that old Singer or Superior sewing machine with the case and everything, with motor, without a motor. And he's got a bunch of other things there. I just didn't want to detain myself too long so you guys can see this before we run out of battery power on the phone. This is Envigado, baby. This is Colombia. Modern and old and in between. Just like India and many other countries around the world. But the US is not an old country. So that's why you don't see any things like, any stuff like this in the US or Canada. They're not old countries. They're not old countries. Well, yeah, I have some time today. I have to go back to work. Hey, what's up, MU? What's up, Moo? Moo has a channel on YouTube too, by the same name, MU Swensorud. Check out Moo. He's a young kid, 15 years old, out in California, and he does different kind of vlogs, not your ordinary vlogging, and some live streaming too. Good that you're doing fine. Your mom is recovering from her sickness. I hope she recovers quickly. Like my mom, she's starting to recover a little bit too. I do teach English online, Subham. I'm an online language teacher. Everything for me is remote. That's why I can travel to India or Mexico last year and work online. I don't teach classes in person. I teach online, Subham. Online, that's why I'm going to India. Subham since last year. He started following me last year. Oh, crap, I almost fell. No way. I'm live streaming. I don't have any set days or whatever that I live stream, no set day and time. It's just when I see I have an opening. My class that I had at 11 o'clock this morning, that I'm supposed to have at 11 o'clock, was canceled. We moved it for a different hour. So I have a total of 4 hours free, and that's it. And that's why I was able to come out here and do the live stream. I don't go out to do live streams if I don't have enough time to do a nice hour and a half, or 2 hour live stream. Is Mela? Mela's still going on. Cool. Happy Mela to everybody in India. Well, on Instagram, remember, I'm on Instagram, guys, as Traveling Eddie 1. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on Instagram as Traveling Eddie 1. And this is the local little shop here where people can buy things. Buenos dias. And stuff. And I'm still walking this way. Look, a payphone. You still see once in a blue moon a payphone. Come on, that's got to be something. A payphone. A payphone. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. Hello, Domino's Pizza. Can I take your order, please? Would you like to hear our daily special? We have 2 medium pizzas with 2 toppings on each one for $5.99 each. Please come back again. This is Domino's Pizza. Okay, that was a prank. I think I'm gonna do a shorts reel like that one of these days. Come in here and grabbing a payphone that nobody basically uses anymore. Almost nobody. See, this is all the hills, all the mountains, countryside. Very cool. Better up this way. Remember, my phone is gonna go off track soon, so I'm losing battery power. I got maybe 5% left. Logan Daniels, what's up, Logan Daniels? How you doing? From California, Logan Daniels. Yeah, Maroon 5 and Maroon 10 and Maroon 20, Maroon 1000. Yeah, that's like a poor neighborhood here. That's what some kind of poor neighborhood looks like. Not all poor neighborhoods look like this one, but that's a poor neighborhood right there. That's not middle class, that's lower class in this whole area here in general. So remember, guys, spread the word in India to your friends, your family members, and people you don't know. There's an American that wants to live in India, and he's going to live in India starting in 2023. Help him grow on YouTube faster and better, so that way he can get to India faster. If I had the money right now to buy my plane tickets to India one way, I would buy them right now.